Breaking news overnight. You saw the pictures at the top of our show. A major collapse of a bridge in Maryland. It happened just before 1:30 a.m. A cargo ship strikes a pillar of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, sending the principal section of that bridge into the river there. You can see it on your screen. Wow. Officials say 2 people have been plucked from the water, one in serious condition, so serious they were unable to debrief that person. And Maryland's governor has declared a state of emergency. This is a bridge along Interstate 695 in Baltimore County. It's more than 1.5 miles long, and underneath it, many cargo ships pass daily. The Port of Baltimore is just behind it. Rescue crews now actively searching for possibly 7 people in the water.
We are still very much in an active search and rescue posture at this point, and we will continue to be for some time. We have a large area that we have to search. This includes on the surface of the water, subsurface, as well as on the deck of the ship itself.
We're going to begin our coverage with Nicole Skanga, who has made her way to the scene. She's in Dundalk, Maryland, not far from where that bridge went down. Nicole, good morning. What are you hearing? What are you seeing? What do you know?
Good morning, Tony. Well, details are still emerging this morning, and Baltimore fire officials saying they've rescued 2 individuals from the water, one of them uninjured, one of them in serious condition, and transported to an area trauma center. Now, the search area here is large, and officials are reiterating they have used specialized sonar equipment to detect multiple vehicles underwater. They've not yet said how many, but they are looking on the surface of the water, underwater, and also on the deck of that ship.
Video captures the terrifying moment a container cargo ship plowed into a massive column supporting the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. Moments later, you can see flames and thick plumes of smoke coming from the ship. Then the section of the bridge starts to crumble before collapsing into the Patapsco River below.
The entire bridge, the entire Key Bridge in the harbor.
The Baltimore City Police Department said only part of the 1.6-mile-long bridge collapsed. Video shows multiple cars driving on the bridge at the time. They could not confirm how many, but did say there was at least one the size of a tractor trailer.
They were workers. That was their vehicles. They were pouring concrete.
Baltimore police say there is a possibility construction workers on the bridge may have fallen into the river. Rescue teams are looking for up to 7 people who may be in the river, along with an unknown number of vehicles. Water temperatures at the time were 48 degrees, putting anyone in the water at risk for hypothermia.
This water is current influenced. So right now we think the tide is coming back in. That adds a bit of a challenge to us also.
We wanted to know what the bang was. Ship hit the Key Bridge, sinking. The bridge is gone.
An official with the Coast Guard in Baltimore confirmed the 974-foot long and 161-feet wide Singapore flag cargo ship called the Dolly collided with the bridge. It was headed to Sri Lanka.
Never would you think that you would physically see the Key Bridge tumble down like that. It looked like something out of an action movie.
Now, Maryland fire officials say the crew is still on board the ship. The owner of that ship confirms that all of that crew, including 2 pilots, are accounted for. Remarkably, none of them were injured. Now, the White House says they are closely monitoring the situation, and an official tells CBS News there's no indication of any nefarious intent here.